Good evening and welcome to ICU Main News. We take a look at stories making headlines. Zambia police launch manhunt for murder and stabbing suspects. 2 suspended motorbike thieves killed in mob justice incident near Nakonde. Over 23,000 set to benefit from nutrition top-up under social cash transfer pilot. In international news, deadly landslides and floods kill 47 in Nepal rescue operation underway. In sports news, Zambia under-17 women's team heads to Morocco for World Cup preparations. With the news details, my name is Maplanga Luyando. The Zambia Police Service has launched manhunt for 2 suspects in separate violence cases reported in Mufumbwe and Pika districts involving the murder and unlawful wounding of 2 men. In Mufumbwe district, police are pursuing IBU Likomeno, suspected of murdering his wife, Justina Sepanya, aged 24, who was found with multiple stab wounds after returning to her matrimonial home to collect belongings. In Pika, 22-year-old Danny Mubanga of Chisowa village is on the run after allegedly stabbing his wife in the eye and ear during a domestic dispute. Police are appealing to members of the public with any information to report to the nearest station.
Police have launched a manhunt for a male suspect identified as Ibu Likomeno following the alleged murder of his wife, Justina Sempanya, aged 24, of Mufumbwe, Northwestern Province. The incident occurred between September 30, 2025, around 14 hours, and October 1, 2025, around 11 hours in Kashima area of Mufumbwe. Preliminary investigations indicate that the deceased had left her husband due to marital disputes and had returned to her parents' home. However, on September 30, she visited her matrimonial home to collect some personal items. On October 1, she was found dead with multiple stab wounds. Her body was deposited at Mufumbwe District Hospital mortuary for post-mortem examination and has since been buried. Police suspect the husband, who has since fled. Investigations are ongoing and the manhunt has been launched. In a related incident, police in Mpika have launched a manhunt for Danny Mwanga, aged 22, of Chisowa village, Mpika district, in connection with a case of unlawful wounding. The incident occurred on October 2, 2025, around 22 hours, when the suspect allegedly stabbed his wife in the left ear and eye before fleeing the scene. We appeal to members of the public with information on these suspects to report to the nearest police station. Thank you.
Two suspected motorbike thieves killed in mob justice incidents near Nakonde. 2 men suspected of stealing a motorbike have been burnt to death by a mob in Sukwa village, located about 20 kilometers south of Nakonde town. The suspects allegedly attacked a motorbike rider on Friday and made off with his bike. They were reported apprehended the following day by fellow riders, who handed them over to local residents. The mob then set the 2 men on fire. Police have since retrieved the remains and launched investigation into the matter. Authorities have strongly condemned the act and reminded the public that mob justice is illegal and undermines the rule of law. Over 23,000 set to benefit from nutrition top-ups under social cash transfer pilot. More than 23,000 vulnerable individuals will benefit from a newly introduced nutrition top-up under the Social Cash Transfer (SCT) program, currently being piloted in 4 districts across Zambia. The two-year government-funded pilot targeting Mumbwa, Monze, Kawambwa, and Chisbombo focuses on improving nutrition among pregnant women, breastfeeding mothers, and children under the age of 2. It aims to reduce child stunting and promote early childhood development by improving household nutrition and awareness. The nutrition top-up runs alongside the SCT and nutrition community sensitization on proper feeding practices. Authorities say the initiative is a critical step in ensuring Zambia's youngest citizens grow up healthy and supported, especially in low-income households. We are now taking our first break. Please stay tuned for more news after this break.
The Information and Communications University is driving the thrill for the nation in research and development. Enroll now for full-time and distance programs in the School of Engineering, Humanities, Business and Education. To apply, visit our website at www.icuzambia.net or call us on +260 211 221 662 or 0966 342 359. Sponsorship is available. Enroll now.
Local stories. 10-year-old girl killed, motorcyclist injured in separate road accident in northwestern province. A 10-year-old girl has died while a motorcyclist sustained serious injuries in 2 separate road traffic accidents recorded in Solwezi and Mushindamo district. In the first incident, Angela Nyirenda in Chitateti area in Mushindamo was fatally struck by a speeding Toyota Mark X registration CAG 5088 ZM along the Solwezi Chingola Road on October 4. The vehicle, driven by Kalinda Musonda of Kitwe, hit the child as she attempted to cross the road. She died on the spot from severe head injuries, and her body has since been deposited at Solwezi General Mortuary. The driver is in police custody and will be charged accordingly. Meanwhile, on October 3, motorcyclist Chinyama Sakasenga, 22, sustained serious injuries after being hit by a car that turned without due care at Royal Junction in Solwezi. The driver of the Toyota Mark X involved in this second accident escaped unhurt. The Zambia Police Service has reaffirmed its commitment to enforcing traffic laws and ensuring public safety on the roads. Multiple road accidents injure several in Lusaka province. Multiple road traffic accidents across Lusaka province on Saturday left several people injured, with major incidents reported in Chilanga and Chongwe district. In Chilanga, 3 vehicles were involved in a collision around 21:30 hours along Kafiri Road. A Nissan Faga aberrantly rejoined traffic, cutting in front of Mercedes-Benz, which lost control and collided head-on with a Mitsubishi Pajero. 3 people sustained injuries and were rushed to UTH. Meanwhile, in Chongwe, a motorbike rider, Eustace Katali, was seriously injured after colliding with a car on Chalimbana Road. He remains under treatment at Chongwe District Hospital.
1 person died while 9 others sustained serious injuries in separate road traffic accidents in Lusaka province on Saturday, October 4, 2025. Matero Police Station reported a fatal road traffic accident around 16 hours along 7070 Road near Royal Blocks Company. The accident happened when 4 unsecured iron sheets fell off a moving Toyota Hilux registration number ALG 339 driven by Wilson Daka, age 44, and struck 2 cyclists. Wisewoa, age 23, sustained minor injuries, while Kalunga Eliud, age 28, was pronounced dead on arrival at the University Teaching Hospital. The driver is in police custody and will be charged with causing death by dangerous driving. Meanwhile, the body of the deceased is at the University Teaching Hospital mortuary awaiting a post-mortem examination. Later in the day, 2 passengers sustained serious injuries in a road traffic accident around 17 hours along Malambo Road near Zesco in Emersdale area. The accident involved a Toyota Vitz registration number BBD 3317 driven by Ernest Sampa, age 26, and a Toyota Alteza registration number BAT 6287 driven by Crispin Mutale, aged 28. Passengers on the Alteza, Miles Banda, aged 34, and Mulyokela Mushala, aged 28, were rushed to Minor Soko Medical Facility. Preliminary investigations indicate that the Alteza collided head-on with the Vitz while attempting an improper overtaking maneuver, causing it to overturn into a drainage. In a related incident, a pedestrian identified as Boas Tondo, age 26, was hit by a Nissan hardbody, registration number AL6522, driven by Tedros Mritab, age 56, around 19 hours near Zamanita along Mumba Road in Osaka. As a result, the victim sustained multiple injuries and is admitted to the University Teaching Hospital. Later in Matero, an unidentified male person aged between 30 and 35 was struck by a Ford Ranger, registration number BAP 6838, driven by Max Nyango, age 47, around 20 hours. The victim sustained serious injuries and is admitted to Matero Level 1 Hospital. Meanwhile, Chilanga Police Station recorded a serious road traffic accident around 21:30 hours along Kafue Road near Waterworks involving 3 motor vehicles. A Nissan Fuga, registration number CAH 2166ZM, driven by Precious Mukanu, age 27, a Mercedes-Benz, registration number BAC 1171, driven by Sepiso Oscar, age 18, and the Mitsubishi Pajero, registration number ABM 5700. As a result, the Mitsubishi Pajero driver, Muchindu Novi, age 33, and passengers in Chimunya Milandu, aged 29, and McFarlane Simisamu, aged 29, sustained injuries and were admitted to the University Teaching Hospital. Preliminary investigations indicate that the Nissan Fuga, which was parked off the road, abruptly entered the main road and cut in front of the Mercedes-Benz, which had the right of way. The Mercedes-Benz driver lost control, swerving into the opposite lane and colliding head-on with the Mitsubishi Pajero. In Chongwe district, a motorbike rider identified as Eustace Katali, aged between 25 and 30, sustained serious injuries after colliding with a cow around 22 hours along Charimbana Road. He is currently receiving treatment at Chongwe District Hospital. The Zambia Police Service urges all road users to drive cautiously, obey road traffic rules, and avoid reckless driving. We appeal to both motorists and pedestrians to prioritize safety to prevent further loss of life and injuries. Thank you.
Ranger and poacher killed in Chisamba shootout. A 19-year-old game ranger and suspected poacher have been killed in a shootout at Bush Cat Farm in Chisamba, Central Province. The incident occurred during an anti-poaching operation by wildlife officers. Zakaria Hajove, a game ranger, was fatally shot by an armed poacher identified as Tobias Mbozi of Mbozi Farm. The suspect was later gunned down by responding officers. 4 other poachers managed to flee the scene and are currently on the run. Authorities recovered a CBC Brazil 12 gauge shotgun, 4 shoes, and butchered warthog carcasses hidden in sacks. Police have launched a manhunt for the fugitives and are urging the public to report any suspicious activities. The bodies of the deceased have been taken to Chisamba Rural Health Center for postmortem.
The Information and Communications University is driving the thrill for the nation in research and development. Enroll now for full-time and distance programs in the School of Engineering, Humanities, Business and Education. To apply, visit our website at www.icuzambia.net or call us on +260 211 221 662 or 0966 342 359. Sponsorship is available. Enroll now.
In international news, deadly landslides and floods kill 47 in Nepal rescue operation underway. At least 47 people have died in Nepal following a wave of landslides, flash floods, and lightning strikes triggered by reckless heavy rains across the eastern and central region. In Ilam district bordering India, 35 people were killed in separate landslides, while 9 others remain missing after being swept away by floods since Friday. 3 additional deaths were recorded due to lightning strikes, according to the armed police force. Rescue operations are ongoing as authorities battle blocked roads and washed out bridges. The government has declared Monday and Tuesday as public holidays, excluding emergency services to prioritize disaster response and amid continued rainfall warnings. Still in international news, 7 Al-Shabaab attackers killed in Mogadishu prison assault. All 7 Al-Shabaab fighters involved in Saturday's deadly attack on Godga Jilo, a high-security prison in Mogadishu, have been killed following intense gun battles with Somali security forces. The attack began with a car bomb at the prison gate, followed by hours of heavy gunfire and explosions. The prison, known to house detained Al-Shabaab members, became the scene of the largest assault on capital in recent months. 3 security personnel were also killed in the confrontation. According to the Ministry of Internal Security, the attackers used vehicles painted like intelligence agents' cars and wore military uniforms to bypass checkpoints. Al-Shabaab claimed responsibility, starting the operation armed to free its imprisoned members.
Welcome to the Zambia Research and Development Center, an institution dedicated to national development through capacity building and community development. Established in 2007 by a group of professionals and lecturers, ZRDC has since become a hub of research and innovation in the country. Registered with the Ministry of Home Affairs under the Registrar of Societies, ZRDC pursues cutting-edge research to address pressing social and economic challenges. Get involved. ZRDC engages in activities that stimulate international collaboration, promote knowledge sharing, and make research expertise available to decision makers. Our mission at ZRDC is to foster innovation and capacity building for national development. We believe in addressing poverty and underdevelopment through institutional and capacity building, human empowerment, and gender participation. In our quest to foster innovation and capacity building for national development, ZRDC launched the ZRDC University Sponsorship for Capacity Building and Development Program to facilitate knowledge advancement among ZRDC researchers and those intending to join the research community. Qualified Zambian citizens can pursue education at credible universities in Zambia with guaranteed prospects of joining the ZRDC research community. ZRDC engages in industrial and technological research, covering research development and innovative investigations to drive dynamic industrial development at national and regional levels. Join us at the Zambia Research and Development Center as we continue to innovate, empower, and shape a brighter future for Zambia. ZRDC, fostering innovation and capacity building for national development.
Welcome back, and now in sports news. Zambia under-17 women's team heads to Morocco for World Cup preparations. The Zambia under-17 women's national football team has left for Casablanca, Morocco, where they will undergo a 14-day pre-tournament training camp ahead of the FIFA under-17 Women's World Cup. The Princesses are scheduled to play 3 high-profile friendlies against Cameroon on October 9, Canada on October 12, and Colombia on October 14. The matches will form part of their final preparations for the global tournament. Coach Carol Kanyembe expressed confidence in her squad, calling it the best team to represent Zambia at the world stage. She acknowledged the Football Association of Zambia (FAZ) for its continued support and affirmed the team's commitment to making the nation proud. Zambia will be making its 3rd World Cup appearance following campaigns in 2014 and 2024. That sports item brings us to the end of the main news, but before we go, we take a quick recap on the stories making headlines. Zambia police launch manhunt for murder and stabbing suspects. 2 suspended motorbike thieves killed in mob justice incident near Nakonde. Over 23,000 to benefit from nutrition top-up under social cost transfer pilot. In international news, deadly landslides and floods kill 47 in Nepal, rescue under operation. In sports news, Zambia under-17 women's team heads to Morocco for World Cup preparations. Thank you so much for watching. For more news updates, stay glued to our Facebook page at Icutv and our website at icutvzambia.com.